The cool thing about virtual reality and augmented reality training is that the technology has finally caught up price-wise. So this is something that's very affordable for companies to both use existing training products but also develop their own. VR/AR training is perfect for any industry that has either hard or expensive to replicate training requirements. So anything from DoD, such as Army, Navy, manufacturing, maintenance is another good example, and sports training as well. Gaming technology improved drastically over the past 20 years. This is something that my generation grew up with. I used to play the old gray Nintendo. That's some of my earliest childhood memories. So being able to use these things in a training setting is very familiar to this generation and to the upcoming generations. So I think that you're going to see more and more virtual training, VR/AR training come into play. As a former athlete, I would have loved to have some of the tools that I have the pleasure of working on right now. These are things that I was a very visual learner, and this is what virtual training gives to you. So a common use of virtual reality training is to replicate experiences that are hard to do in real life. So a good example in sports training is formation recognition for football. So if you're going to do this on the practice field, this is something where you have to have 11 players that are replicating your opponent's formations, right? And that's sometimes challenging. They haven't practiced this before. It takes time during practice. If you're going to do that in the field, you might get 5 to 10 formations worked through within a 10-minute period. We've had teams that have gotten through 50 to 100 formations in that same amount of time using virtual training. Working with Higher Echelon's Gaming and Simulation division on a custom training application, our designers work with your team to come up with the requirements that you need for a successful training app. We take those requirements and we put together a design to present to your team and make sure that this is going to take care of all of your training needs. We're very collaborative. We like to work directly with our customers and make sure that you're getting everything that you need. Our Agile Scrum process allows our development team to share our progress with you multiple times during development. So you will see exactly what you're going to be getting. You can provide feedback during development. If things need to change, it's easy for a development team to take that into consideration and make those changes. So you're not stuck with a product that we designed a year ago and you just get to see at the end. This is something that you get to be part of the design and the development of. After development, our team will work with your company on any support issues with the application. If you want to add any new features, we'll be able to support your app for years to come.